way from the gate that way. I have that whole section. Hi, Toby. Mm-hmm. You could. Or what I use. Okay. Hi. You didn't say hello to me. You just messing with my fetlock. So since he doesn't know it, obviously he's not responding. You can kind of say, okay, look, there's more too. Oh boy. Yep, you're right. Follow that thought. Right, boy. So what are you doing on the, just touching him on the inside? Pinching his, chestnut. When I say pinching, I'm really pinching it. Right. Way. So there's something you can work on. You can do it with a stick, because like my foot's not offering enough rhythm for him to, like if I sat here and tapped him with a stick, then eventually he's going to say, I'd like to move my foot to make that stop. Or not. Yeah, so I mean, you would do it with a stick because it's going to be more annoying than I'm being, and then I'm just trying to give him a little more support. Oh, he's thinking about it. Trust is mine. Yeah, I can see it's mine. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then I'm sort of in another awkward position. That's plenty tight enough for how I would use it anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not fair. They wouldn't opt to run around on their own, that's for sure. boy. That's it. Over. Over. That's it. You got it right. Come on. Over. Over. So the reason that he backed up is because you pulled and then let go, pulled and then let go, so you offered a rhythmic backup cue. So yeah, you are better off still doing it over the horn. Yep, there you go. And then now just maintain that. Don't give him his head back. Yep, just don't give him his head back. You'll have no choice. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, he's doing it. Hey, didn't know you were serious. Now he does. Okay, he may come over right without you. Yep, good boy. Give him a little bump on the side or something to say, hey, excuse me, I'm still talking to you, or you can even just slap the top of your. Okay. No, no. So, he's got the point now where has tolerance, right? Like, we know he knows it. So, you need to be like, hey, over, hey, over, hey, talking to you, hey, over, nope, nope, over, over, right, over, 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 hey, hey, talking to you, hey, 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 over, 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 hey, talking to you, hey, 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 good, over, over, good, good job, good job, here, here, good, good, over, 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 yep, yep, over, yep, yep, good, over, good, good. So it's not a request anymore. It's a I know you know this, and we're on to something else. So now he'll probably step right over because he's a good boy. So bring him to a stop. Go ahead. Make sure you give him that other rein when you do that. Okay. Go ahead and dismount. Okay. Bring him back. This time your goal. You can tighten that if you need to. Your goal is that he doesn't leave till you tell him. No, just wherever you. I mean, you're just planning on getting on him, so you don't have to. You can ask him to step over, like there. You don't even have to if you don't want to. He's not supposed to move until you tell him to. Back him up one step. Good. Now let him relax there. So he's not supposed to walk off, ever, until you tell him to. So the fact that you got all the way to there meant he was in charge. Okay? He needs to know his responsibility right there is if you need to adjust your helmet, you need to fix your shoe, you need to do... Right. None of that stuff he shouldn't be stepping off without you telling him to. So that's something is worth practicing, is you should be able to get on, get back off onto the mounting block. Like you should be able to stay here, adjust your stirrup, make a phone call, whatever. You should be able to sit here with the reins hanging down off his neck and him know his job is to not move until he's been instructed to. Until your body says, now we can go. Because if he just walks off, now you're in danger because today it may be a walk, tomorrow it may be a trot, the next day it might be a canter, and before you know it, you're half on the horse and he's already moving. So it's kind of like they're going to test you. I mean, I have a 16-year-old horse that tests me still, just to see, if I'm on my game today. Well, I mean, and they choose their leader every day. And I have an example where I had one of the top horses in my herd was not feeling well. And the reason I knew he wasn't feeling well is because he was hanging out with the lowest guy on the totem pole. Because he was not up for the job today. They checked him. The herd checked him. And he went down the ranks. Because he wasn't up for the job today. So when he's testing you, he's seeing, are you up for the job today? And if you allow him to kind of take control, then he found out you're not. So you want to make sure that all those little things that, have just kind of grown into the monotonous daily thing, if he tests the rules, say, excuse me, I'm here to, to do this today. So that way he never gets that foot up on you,
So in a situation like that, the minute he starts to move, I make him stop, back off.
Yep, put him back exactly where he was, and then give him the reins back. I would practice the actual getting on and off, so that way it's the sensation of you lowering yourself into the saddle does not mean go. And sometimes that's the broken piece. So until you practice the broken piece, no matter how many you stop him and make him stand at the mounting block, he's not going to make that connection. He may find that you want him to stand like he's standing right now, and he may think, okay, that's a whole different thing, but he's still going to walk off as soon as he sees you sit in the saddle. So it's that you need to practice.
All right, we can do that.
And I'll get you your Stairmaster exercises.
And I do need that too. I got to start sometime.
Well, you can come over and we can walk horses around my half-mile track.
Yeah.
I got to get out there and get my dog tired. Oh my God. Last night I actually left her out from 6 until 11, hoping that if she's going to run around, she can run around outside, bark. And she's got her bark is like a certain tone, but you can't hear it unless she's under a window. So I can sleep with her out there barking, but, and I don't have any neighbors nearby.
Right.
But, when she came in, she was full of, let's play, and I was just like, so last night I tried something. I've never disciplined her yet. Like, I've never said no when she stood because she sits, if I can close her in her cage, I'll close her in her cage now, where she'll stand there and, look, and you can hear her tail smacking the cage. So this morning, for the first time, I said no, and within 20 seconds, she was laying back down. Now, it was 5 minutes to 2, but still, she laid back down for that last 5 minutes, so maybe it's a matter of me telling her that, no, you have to wait till the alarm. We'll see. So no, she's not asleep. I got the most rest probably yesterday than I've gotten in a while, though, because I opted to leave her outside for about 5 hours. No. He'll be here this weekend, though. He said to say hello.
So how's it going for him? Good?
Yeah. Well, it's the same type of work that he had before. So he's actually working more than he wants to in terms of all the responsibilities. Yeah. He was enjoying just being a guy in a machine.
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
So,
All
all
right.
right. Let's get out there and see if we can't control. Let's try to control his walk with our body. How fast he walks and how slow he walks, and then where we can also let him know when we're ready to jog, which would be a different body. It'd be the same, but it would be saying something different. Okay, so first we're gonna give him a little bit of a forward feel, like we're gonna stay from the mounting block this way, and then I should have the whole arena for you on the camera.
You want to go see that?
Okay, so now in your body, give him the impression that you want to see how fast he can walk, but you want to think walk, you want to feel walk in your body, you want to kind of walk with him. You want to give him the impression that you want to see how fast he can walk, but you're not asking him to try. Imagine that he just saw you with a bucket full of grain, and you know how fast he can walk for that.
Without his legs?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all in your body. So use half the arena unless you don't care if half of your lesson is not going to be on camera.
This half down
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Okay.
It's basically from the poles this way. I have the whole. So, yep, there you go. Make your body feel alive to him. And kind of stay active until he's walking. You want him walking. That's okay. He's just getting off the message, and that's why he started to trot. Because he understands you're asking for faster. He just doesn't know faster is just to walk faster.
He's just like,
He's all over. He's a drunken sailor. Yep, there you go. Yep. Now, see how slow he can walk. I know he can walk much faster than that, but see how slow he can walk. So that's going to be more sinking into your saddle, but staying active. Feel heavy. Try to feel heavy. There you go. There you go. But stay active. Yep. Feel heavy. Feel heavy. Yep. And then when you get what you want, you're going to leave him alone. Because I know that you're using your reins. There you go. There you go. Get heavy if he starts to go faster than we were going. You got to pay attention to the undulation of the ground also, because he's going to go fast. There you go. There. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, how fast can you walk? Bring life back into your body. Don't use your leg, but just bring life back into your body. Let him think, oh, we're about to trot or something. I know he can walk faster than that. So he's responding to your kick, so that's why he picked up the trot. Mm-hmm. So if you feel that your body is saying everything that you can possibly say to indicate to him you want this fast walk, and he does not do it, there you go. There you go. The next option would be to hug him with your legs. You're not going to kick him, you're going to just feel him with your calves, and then give him that nice, gentle hug. Okay? Still want to see how fast he can walk. I know he's got a fast walk. He thought he had, there you go. Yeah. He thought there was something in it for him. I bet you he could walk pretty darn fast. There you go. Okay, how slow can he walk, especially on the downhill? Go ahead and get heavy. Get heavy. Get heavy. You can support with your reins now to say, didn't you hear my butt? Yep, butt, stay alive. Get heavy. There, there, there. Okay, come alive. See how fast you can get him to walk. It's going to be cool the day that you change your body language to him and he immediately responds. Where you know it's your body that just said speed up. Your body just said slow down.
Just really using my brain to try to guide him.
Yeah.
As far as like staying out of the rail.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So whatever, I mean, I'm hoping you're not kicking him, but whatever you were doing there that made him understand a little bit faster. And, yeah, sure. It's all intentionality and being just active. You know, you guys are out here doing this together, so don't let him do all the work. Yeah? Okay, get heavy. I'm asking you to challenge yourself right here because it's a downhill. See how slow we can walk without stopping. So you want to get nice and heavy, but stay alive enough that he doesn't think you meant stop. There you go. There was one step thinking it. There, there, there. Good. Okay, how fast can you walk? If it was your idea, that's fine, but not if it's his idea. You can do a teardrop turn, which is a circle, but you like a teardrop on the edge of the rail there. Good. Good. Now he's going to possibly think about trotting because it's a downhill there. Good. Okay, how slow can he go? They can go slower. They can think you. Yep. Now go back to that slow. That's a casual walk. We want a slow grandpa walk. There. It's okay. Playing with the gas, that's all. Go ahead and change direction so we can give him different scenery out of the other eye. Look where you're going. Turn your shoulders, turn your hips. There you go. So we're working on still slow, yep. You can go slower than that. Okay, how fast? Come alive in your body, not in your legs. Lower your hands. Gently lay your legs on him without kicking him. Just let him know that they're there and you're prepared to hug him if he does not respond to your body. Your body's supposed to be telling him everything. Your legs are there for support. Now go ahead and give him a gentle hug so he realizes that he's still not there you go. Give him a gentle hug until he can there you go. So let's see if we can't. That little goose that he does, That's the pace we want. So he falls right back out of it after he gooses. So we want to try. There you go. There you go. So you want your body to tell him first. Your legs are the support, and then if you have to, there you go. There's nice. Go ahead and see how slow. There. 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 Okay, go ahead and ask for the jog. So I would give him the 2 kisses that he knows. Have your legs there for support. Good. And now we're looking for that really slow trot. So your body's going to tell him you want him to go nice. There you go. Yep, that's okay. It just means that your aids are a little heavy for him. Yep, it's okay. So when you want him to slow down at that trot, you're going to sit a little bit more on your pockets. So that way he knows you're looking for slow instead of a giddy up and go. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. You can go slower than that. You can go slower than that. There. Yeah, that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a slow sitting jog. And then how we're going to tell him that we're looking for him to pick up a faster trot is we're going to do a posting trot. And we're going to post him forward so that our bodies, it'll help you exaggerate the activeness of your body. Where this, we say, yep, we want you to trot, but my body's not that active, so it's not a big trot. Okay, so we're going to do a nice sitting jog. And you're going to need him to go slow so it's a comfortable jog, so it's comfortable. So you're going to do that for your own comfort, and your body's going to come as relaxed as you can to make him understand it's a slow, slow, slow. There. Yep. Now just keep him alive. Try not to use your legs because he's telling me that you are. Slow. Sit more on your pockets. It's okay. You're going to use your reins kind of secondary. So you're going to try to sit on your pocket. See how much you're leaning forward. I don't know what you're looking. When you pick up your trot, the first thing you do is you look down at his front left knee. And I'm not sure why.
Because usually I try to make sure I'm on the right diagonal.
Okay, but we're looking for a sitting jog.
I know.
So, and the more you look down, the more likely you are to fall down. So we want to make sure that we're not asking, because we're not looking for a posting trot anyway, so go ahead and ask him for that jog, look between his ears. Take a gentle feel of his nose, and when you feel him come back to you, then you're going to try to release. You're going to take a hold of his nose, you can feel him come back to you. There you go. You had it. Yep, as soon as you feel him come back to you, because that's what you want to release on. You want to release on the response to there. And then release on those responses. And then you can start to get him to slow down to what you want. There. But you're getting it. So say, go ahead and you can hoe. So say we're trotting and he's kind of rocking you and you're like, I don't want to sit this. Take a feel, and as soon as you feel him come back to you, as soon as you feel the slightest come back to you, you're going to just open your fingers a little bit. You don't have to throw them away.
Right.
Open your fingers just a little bit to let him know that, yep, you're right. And then as soon as he starts taking off again, you're going to take that feel again. As soon as he comes back to you, you're going to let him go. So it's going to be a little bit of game of tug of war at first, but don't think of it as a war. Think of it as I'm just feathering the brakes and the gas to see where we can get into the cruise. he'll start to figure out that as you sit, and then if that didn't work, then you take a feel. Once you've taken a feel, but you have to make sure that you sit first, then you take a feel. Because if you just feel, then he's always going to rely on his communication to be in his mouth. Okay?
And I don't want that.
We want the communication to be in our bodies first. The mouth is support. Okay? So it's always sit, feel. As soon as he comes back to you, release. Don't change anything about your body, though.
Okay.
Okay? So now you've told him in your body, I'm looking for this. And I'm going to leave you alone if you're good. But if you're not good, I'm going to take a feel again. If you're good, I'm going to leave you alone. So your hands are what's going to leave him alone. Your body should be telling him straight up, this is what I want.
So by sitting on my pockets, he knows.
He should know that he should be going at a nice slow pace. And you're going to control the brakes until he figures out where that is.
Okay.
And you gotta give back though, otherwise he's not gonna know. And then it's gonna be you can literally give back and take back, take back, until he says, all right, I'm kind of tired of you nagging at me like that. When do you let go? So then you'll get more effort. He'll make more effort to come back to you, and you can let go longer. But at first you may be like, playing a little bit of a back and forth with him.
But it's just more of a squeeze of the rein.
Yes, yeah, it's not a pull. I usually tip my hands.
Yeah. Okay. And I think I know this. It's just putting it into practice is the problem.
Yeah. Well, and it's feeling it, and it's completely just about saying, ooh, I hit the brakes a little too hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hit the gas a little too hard. I'm bouncing forward. I'm hitting the gas too hard. Or he told me a couple times you used your legs. So he's not gonna let you get away with it. He's gonna let me know what you're doing. Okay. Yep. We're gonna try to establish the jog at least for say 3 or 4 strides before we change direction, so that way we can make him a hero in this direction. We can change directions after that though, if we want to give him a change of scenery. There. Don't use your legs to get him back up. He's just looking for something to do there. He's trying to figure out what your hands mean. So he's trying all the different things. He's opening. Yep, and then he tucked his head because he thought that might be the right answer. He's playing with his bit because he thinks that might be the right answer. That's where giving back is really important. As soon as you feel him come back to you, you want to give back. Yep, keep trying. There, give back. There you go. Yep.
How do I get him to not stop?
Your body needs to stay alive. Yep, there you go. Yes, and then don't throw them away. Don't drop the reins and throw them away. You're going to give back. Okay, and then when you give back, he's going to feel the release, but it's not, you didn't just throw him away to where he felt like you dropped the bit. Okay, so you want to just give back, and then, yep, and then as he starts to figure out that, oh wait, my speed is what's triggering the grip. But when you take a hold, you're going to hold and be like, you're not going to change it. You're just going to keep holding. And then unless it gets faster, then you're going to hold harder. but you're not gonna, like if you're saying, hey, I'm trying to get you to slow down, as soon as he comes back to you in the slightest bit, you want to make sure you give back, because if you don't give back, he's not going to know what you're looking for.
Okay. Correct me if I don't, okay? This is a much lighter bit than what he's used to, so.
Well, he's responding to it just fine. He just doesn't know what you want. There, yep, yep. And even if it's a matter of just slowing him down out of that faster trot, yep, there, yep. So you could even just let him know that it means slow down, and then you can later on get your master of how slow. But you can at least teach him that it means slow down.
He's getting it.
Yep, he is. Yep.
He's getting it, and I'm getting the timing a little better too. Because now I know not to just let go. Like I can. Over here. Over here. Over here. What? There you go.
Good. Yep. Good. Good. Okay.
I'm trying to keep it going, but
All right.
I'm getting it.
So the trick then would be to not let him walk so much after. Because then by letting him do so much walking after he makes the mistake, he's not going to know it really was keep trotting. There you go. That was right. Yep. Yep. Good. There's a little bit of a goose on your end there. Kind of played with the gas at the same time. Yep. Yep. Okay. Get him back up in the trot right away so he knows that he's still supposed to be trotting. Yep. Yep. There you go. There it was. Yep. 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 There. There. So you got a pattern there. That's where he's trying the hardest now. He tries a little bit right there too. Let's see if we can. There. 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 So I know you gave him too much gas, but his nose popped out. There. 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 You're getting it. There. Okay. Good boy sometimes means stop.
Yeah.
You can change directions now. I'm happy with the couple of times that he.
Boy. Good boy. It's like, okay, I don't stop in the trash. Good boy.
So did you feel like you were figuring it out? Okay.
Yes, I do. I feel it. It's awesome.
Because this is your way of telling him, I need this speed. And you're being so clear that he can say, oh, this speed? Right? Where before you were saying, go, don't go.
Exactly.
To where he's like, what the heck do you want?
Fast, I was just
Right.
And no matter what happened after that, he wasn't. So now I know I'm not as tense about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know he'll come back.
You want me to put that down here?
He'll come back.
Right, and the cool thing is,
he's not really being bad.
no, not at all. No. He's trying like heck to do exactly what you want because you are saying go and you are giving him more gas because you are habitually using your legs, so you are giving him more gas. I watch him boost. So when you get rid of that part, he's going to stop feeling offended by the ask because if you just kiss, he picks the trot up.
He does.
So you don't need to do something physical to him because that's support.
Actually, right before I do that, I make sure my legs are out, like off of him. Like, yeah, these are my dogs. I know, buddy. I'm going to. Let's try it this way. I didn't really have to help him.
Yeah, because that should be your support only. I know a lot of people like to ride with a lot of leg, and I don't understand why, if you can just ask your horse in your body. Now you use your right leg and push him. Good. That's what I use legs for. Yeah, I use legs for steering only. For lateral movements, steering, whatever, but I don't use my legs for... I use it for support if my go cue is being ignored. And I have a backup plan, but if you always use your backup plan, what's your backup to your backup? A stick? That's why horses are kick 'em and hit 'em. Because people run out of options because they made their horses so dull to the backup. There. Take until he gives. There. Yep. Okay. Take until he gives. Yep. Yep. There. Leave him alone. Leave him alone if you can. Take until he gives. Yep. Yep. Oh, very nice. Yep. Okay, good. I've got two horses that good boy means stop too. No, Logan thinks good boy. Logan used to slam on the brakes when you said good boy. Woo! It was kind of scary, actually. Yeah. There. Take until he gives. Take until he gives. There, leave him alone. Take until he gives. There. There's your trot. You just had your trot. Again. There. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. When you leave him alone, don't throw him away completely. Just leave him alone. Like, don't ask for anything else. There. There. You had it there too. So you're getting a couple strides of that. Yep, support with your legs now. You've asked enough times that now you need to say, I said. There. He can go even slower than that, but I'm impressed with how well he's starting to respond. There. And see, why he's finally getting it is because you're not walk forever after he's made the mistake. So he knows what his mistake was. Yep. Yep, you asked enough times, now squeeze.